By now you must have seen the announcement for the newest Star Wars game called Star Wars Outlaws. The gameplay footage came out a few days ago and the game will release sometime in 2024. But since all I have been uploading in the past few weeks were Star Wars games, it only felt natural to talk about this game. The creators say that it will be a revolutionary open world huge game. I mean, no one has ever said our game will suck, so I choose to believe them. So let's talk about what this game is and what I hope they will do and what I'm afraid they will do. I really hope that this game will do well, because I love Star Wars games as much as any man. So this game is the first ever open world Star Wars game, which I love, and I think that an open world Star Wars game is long overdue, and I'm hyped. This game will take place between Empire and the Return of the Jedi, and you will play as Kai Vess. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but anyways, from what I've seen and from what I've read, she's an outlaw. I'm guessing that is why it's called Star Wars Outlaws. It will be available on Xbox X, PlayStation 5 and PC. There is a few things that I saw which I absolutely loved. So first things first, the protagonist is not a Jedi. We have a lot of Star Wars games with lightsaber swinging dudes, and it will be fun to see how it feels to be just a gunslinging badass gal. As long as they make the combat fun, I'm open to anything. Also, they will introduce stealth, which is new for a Star Wars game. In the video, you see this Chihuahua looking alien that helps you, and thank God we didn't get another droid. I loved BD1, but I've had enough droids for a few lifetimes, or at least that's what I thought until we got a look at this guy, ND5. He looks sick in his trench coat, but I really hope he doesn't follow you around, cause like I've said, I've had enough droids. Let me play with my doggy. I already can't remember all the letters and numbers of all the droids we've seen in the past decade. Supposedly the reason why they chose that particular time period is because there is supposed to be a lot of crime and everything going on, and another thing that looks so good is the way you can do business with different crime syndicates, and I am pretty sure that you will be able to choose which gang you'll help and who you won't, because they also put different dialogue options, which will be sick if done properly. They promise us a huge open world that offers endless possibilities and feels alive. Oh boy, where have I heard that before? Cyberpunk, Fallout 76, No Man's Sky, I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting a few, but so Ubisoft, please, for the love of God, don't screw this one up. Because I bought Cyberpunk Collector's Edition for 220 buckaroonies, cause it promised everything you are promising us, and the only feeling that I got was a tight sensation in my ass, because I have been Supposedly you will be able to jump into a spaceship, leave a planet, no load screens, no anything, and just hyperdrive away. You also have space combat, which is, again, if done properly, absolutely amazing. But still, I have two things I wish to say about that. First one is I would rather see load screens and no glitches than no load screens and an imperfect gameplay. And the second thing is, how long did you spend developing this ship? It's a square. I'm not trying to be nitpicky, but it's just a freaking square. We also see something that is not only new for a Star Wars game, but if done well can take this game to a whole other level, and that is that if you decide to be a real outlaw and just shoot and steal everything, you will become wanted by the Empire. I would never expect that from a Star Wars game, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. So what are the things that we have not seen but hope they do? First of all, I want tons of cosmetics, upgrades, everything, because the haircut that she is rocking, well, is fine, but literally any other haircut would look better. I want it to be done like in Jedi Survivor or Red Dead Redemption 2, where you do play as a specific character, but you still want the character to kind of resemble you, plus if you will steal and everything, you will have to spend your money on something, so better gear, better cosmetics, well, whatever, just give me something. Speaking of Red Dead Redemption, I not only want, but I need that Western vibe. If I'm gonna be an outlaw with a gun and the authorities after me, I don't want that I'm actually a good girl feeling. I want to be a freaking menace with a give me money or die attitude. Please don't Disneyfy this game by making it all about how friendship is more important than money. No, I want to see that every man for himself Western kinda atmosphere. If done properly, this game could be an amazing mix between Red Dead Redemption, Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky. Hopefully without the launch problems. Please, God, don't let there be glitches. Now, there are a few reasons why I'm afraid for this game, and they all rhyme with my dick is soft. Yeah, that's right, you guessed it, it's Ubisoft. Known for Assassin's Creed, Far Cry and Watch Dogs, they can make beautiful games, but I don't know if you've noticed, but recently they're more meh. AC Odyssey and Valhalla are good, not perfect, plus they kinda don't feel like AC games. Far Cry was never for me, but the last two are nothing to write home about, and Watch Dogs Legion was Okay, Ubisoft doesn't make bad games, not at all. They can make beautiful, amazing games, but recently they make games that are either good or okay or average, and with AC Mirage and Star Wars Outlaws they can make up for it, and I really sincerely hope they do. And don't do the same mistake that you've been doing recently. If a person pays 80 buckaroonies for a video game, it's okay to make a deluxe edition or something with a few extra quests or just something, but please don't put loot boxes and payable cosmetics and 15 DLCs, each one 30 bucks, and just try not to be greedy. Don't bother me with Ubisoft Plus or Gold editions. Don't put 3 jackets in the game and then in the Ubisoft store 18 jackets that can be additionally bought for 3 bucks a pop. Just stop it, okay? Stop the madness. I paid 80 bucks for Assassin's Creed Valhalla and it felt like I got like 6% of the actual game. Just remember what you did with the first AC games and do it here. Star Wars Outlaws can be a masterpiece of a game, and like for the past 2 weeks I've been bragging how Star Wars games are better than anything I've ever played, so don't make me regret those words, please. Just make this game, make it a masterpiece, okay? No pressure, guys, no pressure, just make it awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have anything to add, please leave it in the comments, and see you next time.